Hi guys, I'm Miranda, and welcome to round 2 of Friday Night Magic, hosted by Good Games Miranda. On the left, we have Matt playing Junk midrange, and on the right, we have Ben playing Green-White midrange. As you can see, I've actually sped this game up. I've decided that any game over 30 minutes, I am going to speed up because it just takes too long to commentate and don't have enough time in the day to do it. So you can see it's sped up. I decided on this speed. It should still let you guys see everything you need to see, and I've also got some other cool features coming up later in this episode. So keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, like it. Click the like button. It's not a monetary thing. That is simply to give me some feedback that you guys are watching it and enjoying it, not just watching it and going, oh my god, another crappy episode. So keep watching and give me that feedback. Alright, so it looks like Ben actually mulliganed, and Matt has decided to keep his hand. Oh man, these games are so much quicker at this speed, it's really good. Okay, we have a Sunblade Elf for Ben. I'm going to show you one of these cool features we got now, and that is bringing up the card for you guys to see on screen. So Sunblade Elf is a new M15 card, 1 mana, 1/1, but gets +1/+1 as long as he controls the planes, and Temple Gardens is a plane, so he's a 2/2. Alright, so we've got a Courser for Matt, and looks like that Sunblade is going down. Take that off screen now. Voice of Resurgence for Ben. And Course has revealed Garuk. That's pretty exciting. And Matt actually not too far away from playing that. He does play the whip this turn. And we do see he has an Elspeth in hand. So a lot of threats for Matt and a lot of power. Hopefully Ben can come up with something. Yeah, so sorry about the delay of these episodes. I've actually got a bit of a sore throat and lose my voice a bit, so I've been a bit standoffish actually recording them, but I don't know, got a bit reinvigorated today and decided to hit them pretty hard. So Matt just deciding what he's going to play. He has got the mana for Advent. Not quite for Elspeth yet. Gonna get in with the Courser. And he blocks. And Ben actually has 2 of the tokens left behind by Voice of Resurgence on field. And Matt just goes with the Advent of the Worm. So a nice board state. He's got the lifelink from the whip. Gonna need some serious power from Ben if he wants to get out of this position. Currently no targets for that whip in Matt's graveyard. And we have a Selesnya Charm exiling the worm, and Ben gets in for 4 damage. Underworld Connections on top for Matt. I think he's already in a pretty good position. The card advantage can only help. Not looking good. That lifelink is going to put counters. both his creatures. And we have Banishing Light for Ben. And I'll just bring that up on screen for you guys to have a look at. Most people know what it does, but it, just to get a closer look. So Matt has that Underworld Connections. There's a land on top. And he plays Elspeth. Gonna make 3 soldier tokens and get in with his Corsair. So it's not looking good. There's another Banishing Light dealing with Elspeth. Still hasn't developed his board anymore, really, just got the 2 voice tokens. And Matt just revealing power card after power card. Obsidat on top. We know he has the Underworld Connections, which he's going to play now. And he still has Garruk in hand. So pays a life, covered by his lifelink gains from Corsair. And there we have Chord of Calling on top of his deck. And there's a chump block on the Corsair. That's probably not going to be enough. Couple cards. Ben just organizing the board a little bit. There is a land on top. He can play that Garruk. How do you say Garruk? Leave a comment, you know, maybe a little bit of phonetic spelling. And we have Garruk on the field. I'm going to bring that up on screen. That's a new card, it's pretty cool. Maybe you can't read that, so I'm going to just increase its size a little bit. Just testing all these little tools I've got. Alright, so he decides to make the beast. And he double blocks the Corsair, losing his voice token, but keeping his actual voice. Yeah. So it's been an uphill battle for Ben. Is there anything that can save him here? What could he possibly have? And I think he's flashed in a Boon Satyr potentially. He has managed to place that card in the only spot that the light hits and doesn't allow us to see what the card is. Hopefully he'll slide that across. So a voice token left behind after voice is gone down. And we have a thought seize coming. So 2 advents and Celestia Charm. He takes one of the advents. So Matt just needs to close out this game. He's going to destroy that Boon Satyr using Garruk's ability. And I believe we're going to see a Chord of Calling. Nope, decides to pass the turn. Either way, I am going to bring Chord of Calling up on screen just for you to see. And let me know if you liked the little cards on screen feature. I think it's pretty cool. I'm still working on the life totals. It's a lot more time investment to have the life totals on screen. You've pretty much got to watch the game and pay super attention to see every little point of life lost, life gain, and all that. It's tough work, but putting some cards on screen is not too bad. And a Hero's Downfall on the voice token. Really not looking too good. And there comes Obsidat. So, really nothing for Ben to do here. He's going to scoop, and we're going to move on to game 2. Players shuffling up. Now you can imagine how long this game went for. This is sped up to 1.6 times normal speed. So that was the speed that I thought. It still looked okay. You didn't miss anything. If you think I could speed it up even more just to have nice bites, I think 15 to 20 minute videos are generally the best kind. I don't think I can keep your attention for longer than that, so these 45-minute videos are pretty much the only people going to watch them are the people who are in them. So yeah, if you're liking this little speed up thing I've got going, let me know. Alright. So, both players keeping their hands. Matt did mulligan, and we have a pretty good start for Ben. Experiment 1 and the Sunblade Elf, which I will bring up on screen for you again, just for you to see its abilities. So I think they're trying to get a decision on whether Sunblade Elf comes in as 2/2 and procs an evolve trigger. And I believe that is the case, because when it comes in, it checks to see if you control planes, gives it the pump. Sean, if you're watching this, Sean is a level 1 judge. You might have seen him in previous videos, because he actually also plays, and it's pretty good. Give us your ruling on that in the comments if you can, if you're watching this. It'd be good just to clear that for everyone, clear that all up. It's an expert opinion. So ultimate price, but I think that's Ajani's presence giving protection to the experiment one. I'm not super familiar with all the names in M15 yet. It's a new set. And we have Boonsader. Evolve trigger and in for 5 damage. So Matt shocks in another land, brings in Corsa. We know there's a hero's downfall in Ben's future. Going to pump with the Sunblade Elf's activated ability. And I think Matt might have missed the ability giving +1/+1 to Boonsader, and decides to scoop. So we're on to game 3. Pretty close one here. No 1-drop for Ben. And we have a Thoughtseize. So Selesnya Charm, Advent of the Worm, Boonsader, Banishing Light, and Elmir. I've forgotten this lion's name. He's a 3/3, and he's pretty mean. Fleecemane Lion, that's it. There we go. This is not a bad hand for Ben. He's going to lose that Boonsader. And Matt's just going to get down all of the information. But still a lot of options in his hand. And he will have a turn 2 play. That Fleecemane Lion coming in. And I thought I saw is it a Nyx Fleece Ram in Matt's hand, but he decided not to play it. Holding the Abrupt Decay up. But another Fleecemane Lion to replace the now dead Fleecemane Lion. And Courser of Crucifix from Matt, stabilizing him ever so slightly, getting the life gain and an extra lane in play. He does need to flip the top card of his deck. Oh, not anymore. That Banishing Light should is taking care of that. Yeah, he just revealed the card there because Ben should have had that information. So a Bile Blight, followed by a Nyx Fleece Ram. Another Fleecemane Lion. we have Blood Baron of Viscopa. Alright, it looks like this match did go to time, so I think we're getting fairly close. And we have an unflinching courage, so it looks like they're going to trade off some life gain here. So 1 damage should trample over, and it should only be 1 lifelink because Blood Baron is actually protected from taking the 4 damage. And Blood Baron's going to get in and gain 4 life. So we can see a potential stall war here. They're just talking about that actual exchange. So Blood Baron comes in, but we know this Loxodon's this Fleecebane Lion is going to get in and gain 5 life. So I mentioned in the other video that I have a friend who is making Warhammer videos. He's basically doing battle reports. They're pretty good. He's just starting out and he's just getting everything together, but definitely check it out. I'll put the link to his YouTube page in the in the about section, the description of the video. It's Skinny White Kid, but all the details will be in the description. Make sure you check it out. We had a battle today at work. We work together, so we had a battle, and there'll be a report for that. I really did think I was gonna do well. You'll have to check out the battle report to see exactly what happened. But if you like Warhammer, head over there. There's gonna be some good stuff, and subscribe to his channel, like his videos. We got Advent. Just on stats, I think every video that Matt has been in that I've had to commentate has ended in a draw. So that might be a stat that he can look at. Maybe he just needs to rush his play a little bit more. I mean, currently not much happening really. I mean, the Blood Baron and the Fleecebane Lion essentially cancelling each other out in terms of life loss and life gain. So Fleecebane and a 5/5 Worm with Trample getting in. Looks like the Blood Baron's going to block the Fleecebane. So 6 damage goes through, but Matt will gain 4 life. So really only 2 damage in the end. Not too bad a clock to deal with. Not to mention Nick's Fleece Ram gaining Matt a life every turn. Ben just struggling to find a card that will just deliver that final punch. decay on the worm. I believe we're going to see Anajani's presence here. Blood Baron blocking the Fleece main line as usual. And we go back to Matt. Yeah, I think potentially I can speed these matches up to maybe 2 times as fast. Especially if they go for 45 minutes. It's just way too long. And we have Sunblade Elf, who is currently a 2-2, evolves the Experiment 1, and its ability is online. Advent to the Worm, but Selesny Charm dealing with that. And I think that's indicating we're at turn 3 now. There's not quite any card in Ben's deck that'll probably break this. It looks like Matt has gained a lot of life off that Blood Baron over the few turns. And we have Nissa, but I think Matt is resigned to knowing that there's probably not enough damage on his side. It looks like Ben has a second dice to indicate he has over 20 life, and nothing on top. So happy with the draw. Please leave a like, subscribe, and come back for round 3.